Show up, grow up, repeat. And that is what consistency means. It is not motivation, it is not intensity, it is not excitement, it is boring. But that is what is required in every work of yours, consistency. It also means that I continue even when I don't feel like doing it. Consistency, folks, lives in ordinary days, days when nothing big is happening, when no one is clapping, when nobody is able to see the results are invisible. Anyone can work hard for one day, you know, anyone can give efforts when they are feeling inspired, motivated. आज पिक्चर देखी, आज कोई फाइटर मूवी देख कर आए हैं, या चक दे देख कर आए हैं, या सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ 21 देख कर आए हैं, और बॉर्डर टू बॉर्डर देख कर आए हैं, एंड वी फील इंस्पायर्ड एंड देन वी डू सर्टेन वर्क, एंड देन सन्नाटा. That is not consistency. An officer is the one who shows up even when the day feels empty, even when somebody is not looking there, even when there is nobody to push him. Remember Milkha Singh, sir? Every day running, every day increasing his intensity, but doing the work. सिंपल सी बात है, मन नहीं भी हो फिर भी काम रुकता नहीं, रोकोगे नहीं, एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज कंसिस्टेंसी. डू यू रिमेंबर दिस डायलॉग ऑफ वन ऑफ द मूवीज जहां पर उसने लिखा था, मैं उड़ना चाहता हूँ, मैं दौड़ना चाहता हूँ, मैं गिरना भी चाहता हूँ, बस रुकना नहीं चाहता. दैट दिस लाइन captures the soul of consistency. Not success, not speed, but movement without stopping. Consistency, folks, is not heroic. It is honest. It tests you. कर भी पाओगे कि नहीं, या सिर्फ बातों में ही काम खत्म कर डालोगे. So, let us understand certain misunderstandings about consistency. Myth number one: consistent people think that are motivated the entire day. No, the reality is most people most days are not motivated, but they know one thing, that I have to show up, and they still work. Myth number two: consistency means never missing a day. Sometimes you do miss, but never let that second day happen. Second time missing nahi mat karna. It is only the first day that you miss, and then you return very next day after missing. Hota hai. Myth number three: consistency means giving quick results. Nahi. Consistency gives quiet results slowly. आज किया कल दिखेगा. No, it is not possible. Most people think that people quit because nothing is happening quickly. 10 दिन से जिमिंग कर रहे हैं सर, वेट जो है 100 ग्राम भी कम नहीं हुआ. आज आपने डाइट करी है एंड देन यू वांट रिजल्ट्स इन 2 days. नॉट पॉसिबल. आज लिखना स्टार्ट किया है, आज बुक पढ़ना स्टार्ट किया एंड कल रिजल्ट्स आ जाएगा. नॉट पॉसिबल. यू हैव टू बी कंसिस्टेंट, यू हैव टू बी डूइंग इट, showing it up. Consistent people stay because they trust the process. What grows slowly lasts longer, and this affects your personal life as well. This affects your relationship as well. This affects your so-called love as well. एकदम से प्यार हो गया. No, let it simmer slowly. Let me share a real life story with you. There was a student who was preparing for her exams. She was not brilliant. She was an average student. Matlab, semi confident about things were happening. Just because before her prelims were supposed to come, her two teachers left. मतलब उसमें से एक बायो की थी and एक मैथ्स की थी. They left. Syllabus पूरा ही नहीं हुआ था. Everybody panicked. Of course, she also panicked, and of course prelims तो देना ही था, and marks इतने कोई grade check आए नहीं थे. और उसके बाद में there were only 2 months left for her examinations. Oh my God, everybody was like, कैसे काम होगा, काम खत्म हो गया. Some people have left क्योंकि हम drop लेते हैं, next year लेंगे. But she said nothing doing. She said, I'll study a subject every day. Give time to that subject, one subject at a time. क्या किया? Because there was no other alternative with such short time left. No big plans, no dramatic schedules. Simple showing up every day. Some days she was tired, some days she cried, some days she felt like quitting, कि नहीं यार next year कर लेते हैं. But still, she opened her book, read it slowly every day. You know, She did not think of कि result क्या होगा. But all that she did was books को रख लेती थी. एक घंटा ये, एक घंटा ये, एक घंटा ये, but करूंगी जरूर. जो मर्जी हो जाए, नहीं समझ में आएगा, I'll reread, slog. And she just kept one mantra, one book at a time, one day at a time. I'm not going to get worried. Consistency is what she learned during that particular period. She was steady. And that is what made her win. Of course, the result, kya hua? Result kya hua? Of course, uh, she got good marks, relatively good marks, and she joined engineering in one of the top colleges. How do I know? Because this story is mine. I was that girl who underwent all that stuff. How do you see that consistency is helping you in SLP or other exams? Well, your efforts don't rise and fall suddenly. Your behavior stays stable across all the days. You don't collapse after one setback. You bring it back. You bring yourself back. In life, consistency shows up when you keep your promises to yourself. You know, like I said, कि नहीं, one subject at a time, one day at a time. And I just stuck to that. You don't disappear after setbacks. I did not give up. You improve slowly without drama. You improve. एक subject नहीं समझ में आया. Okay, I'll reread it, redo it. I asked my mother, listen to me, listen to all these things, equations, chemistry के सारे, and drawings आप check करो मैं कहाँ गलत कर रही हूँ. But I showed up. People trust consistent individuals, not because, consistency is tagged along with them, but because they know this person will be there tomorrow. My life is an um, citing example for consistency. Talent for sure impresses, undoubtedly. I don't debate that, but it is a consistency that earns a result, that makes you reliable. How do you find out whether you are consistent or not? Well, ask certain questions to yourself. Do I stop when progress feels slow? Do I rely on my mood to act? When I miss one day, do I quit completely? Do I restart quietly or give up loudly? Is my effort regular or random? सीधी सी बात यह है, डेली डिसिप्लिन क्रिएट्स लास्टिंग ग्रोथ. कंसिस्टेंसी तब दिखती है जब कोई देख नहीं रहा होता और आप तब भी मैदान में जाकर के वो गेम खेल रहे होते हो या फाइट आउट कर रहे होते हो. द डीपर ट्रूथ इज दैट कंसिस्टेंसी इज नॉट अबाउट रिजिड परफेक्शन. इट इज नॉट इंटेंस. इट इज नॉट एन ओकेजनल एफर्ट. इट इज अ सस्टेनेबल कमिटमेंट. हर रोज जाना, हर रोज करना. स्मॉल एक्शंस डन डेली. थोड़ा 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 थोड़ा, लेकिन करना जरूर. It is like a compound interest. Small efforts repeated over a time. They create results that look and and the results they look all of a sudden. अरे ये तो बंदे ने 9 सेकंड में गेम को जीत लिया. But it is never all of a sudden. How to build consistency? It is building a habit of return. So step number one, choose one small action daily. ज़्यादा बड़ा करने की जरूरत नहीं. When I long time back started walking, so my mother used to say 100 meters only. And I started with that 100 ka, हर रोज 200 हुआ, 300 हुआ. And then I started walking 21 kilometers daily. And then it became a habit. So what I'm asking you is one small action daily. 15 मिनट स्टडी कर लो उस सब्जेक्ट को जो समझ में ना आ रहा. 10 मिनट के लिए वॉक करने के लिए चले जाओ. वो 100 मीटर का रन करने चले जाओ. वन पुशअप, वन पेज, वन टॉपिक रिविजन. दैट्स ऑल. कीप इट सिंपल एंड रिपीटेबल. 15 मिनट ज्यादा लगते हैं क्या? टाइमर लगा लो यार. खत्म. डोंट डू मोर देन 15 minutes. Don't do more than 10 minutes. Remember, it is not about perfection. It is about starting and then continuing about. That's all. Show up, grow up, and repeat. याद कर लो. Show up, grow up, repeat. Second step. Miss without self attack. I mean, होता है कभी कभार, miss हो जाता है. So don't start insulting yourself. Don't start criticizing yourself. Don't start telling यार तुझसे तो होगा ही नहीं. Don't quit. Just return the next day. Don't let that happen the second day. Miss नहीं, अरे कल भी तो नहीं गया था, आज ना जाऊंगा तो क्या हो जाएगा. Nothing doing. Consistency is not about broken by missing, it is being broken by not returning. Step number 3, night reflection. Of course, ये तो करना ही है before sleeping, right? What I showed up for today. What tried to stop me? That is number 2 question. And number 3, whether I returned or avoided. Please remember this truth. Consistency is a practice, not a test. It requires patience, it requires discipline, and sometimes learning to fall in love with the boredom. It is boring. Yes, spoilers alert, it is boring, undoubtedly. अपने दिल में एक जज्बा लेके चलो. I will, I'm going to be continuing it even when it is tough. I will learn, I'll adjust, but what I will not do is I will not quit. My dear folks, consistency will not give you excitement, but it will definitely give you some one inner strength. The strength what officers build on. Jai Hind.